as usual, I was at home checking my boy Mark Rogers TV out. You know, he has me on the show a lot. I'm very grateful for Mark. But, you know, he's talking to some of these Miami guys about what is the reasonable expectations of Miami football getting to the playoffs. So, I think his name Cam Underwood. And Cam's a very nice guy. I tease him on Twitter. And Coach Coop, somebody else I follow, because I think they do very good at their talk shows. Miami fans are very passionate about their team. But please stop overestimating how good y'all are. I mean, I heard this talk, and I'm not saying the reason why they said that, what they said is that Cam Underwood has said something that he thought that DJ was overrated and that they could beat Clemson. And I'm going to be honest with you. We saw Georgia have a great defense last year. Clemson could have beat Georgia. It was 3-3 game. This INT helped win the game for all those players outside the two linebackers and not Mario Goodrich. Well, he don't come back either, but Andrew Booth come back. And the linebackers that they're going to have this year are more athletic and faster than the linebackers they had last year. Skowski and them guys, they didn't even get drafted. And look how good those defenses were. The defense that Clemson has this year is going to go at least like 15 deep. And all of them, Miles Murphy, Breezy, the X-Man, Kevin Henry, are going to be top first and second round picks coming up in the NFL draft because they're that talented. Tyler Davis, and I know my Miami game is like towards the end of the year, but Clemson will smoke Miami. And just being honest, Miami's biggest weakness is the offensive line. Clemson's biggest strength is the defensive line. Just saying. Watch what I tell you. It won't be close. And then they got the Conda Death Valley. DJ Ugalele gets a bad rap because he had a bad offensive line. The receivers were not healthy last year. And he was not healthy. Every time I turn around, Miami talking about Kevin, whatever they running their quarterback is. Last year they were talking about the quarterback that transferred from Houston. Like the year that we played him when he was healthy, Clemson smoked him. And they had two defensive linemen go into the NFL draft. Kelly Bryant smoked Miami. Miami is not on Clemson level. Stop comparing them. They're not. Stop thinking this is 1989. Let me go tell y'all something too. Famous Amos Zerway, I think he played against Clemson and Miami. He said Clemson was on the same level as Miami back then. I went on the field. He played against us, both teams. And he said Clemson was loaded at that time. Just saying, go back and look at it. He said it. He said on Mark Rogers, one of my Rogers shows about West Virginia. Stop selling yourself like you the shit, Miami, because you're not. Clemson's still the squad. Yeah, Pitt got them last year. State got them. State needed a lucky play to beat Clemson last year. At State, Georgia won a national championship, another lucky play. Clemson was god awful last year, and they still finished like 10-3. They beat Iowa State, who were supposed to be one of the best teams out of the Big 12, man. Clemson ain't going nowhere. They're bringing most of their players back. Outside Justin Ross, who was not a factor last year, I mean, what else can we say? Clemson is loaded, man. Just loaded. They're going to be better this year.